Hello everyone. Well done for pausing and taking time out. I hope this blesses you and encourages you in some way. I want to talk about joy today, and I want to read from Philippians chapter 2 verses 1 and 2. Here's what Paul says. So if there is any encouragement in Christ, any comfort from love, any participation in the Spirit, any affection and sympathy, complete my joy by being of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord and of one mind. Paul talks a lot about joy. He prays with joy. He points out the joy the Philippians have in their faith. He talks about joy in suffering, joy in pain, joy when all is well, joy when all is not so well, and most importantly, his joy in Jesus. He mentions joy and rejoicing about 15 times in the 4 chapters of Philippians alone. But here at the start of chapter 2, he says something that we really should pay attention to. So let's look at it again. So, if there is any encouragement in Christ, any comfort from love, any participation in the Spirit, any affection and sympathy, complete my joy. Here's what Paul is saying to the Philippians. Hey guys, you know that I've talked a lot about this joy that I have in Jesus and how that joy can be seen in all seasons of life, the good, the bad, the in-between. Well, here's how you can make my joy complete. Yes, you heard me right. You can complete my joy. Paul has already communicated that his joy is found in knowing Jesus. But here, he's saying that the Philippians can do something that will make his joy complete by being of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord and of one mind. Here's some other words we can use when we're thinking about that phrase, being in full accord. Consistent, unified, united, universal, accepted, agreed, collective, combined, common, like-minded, of one mind, undisputed, undivided, unquestioned, with one voice. And my 2 favorites, harmonious and as one. I love these 2 because they make me think of sound and music. I love the beauty that can be created in music, and especially when many different instruments come together as one. A full-scale orchestra is made up of about 100 musicians, each playing their own instrument and each with their own part to play. Each one is important as the next, because if just 1 or 2 fall out of time or play the wrong note, it affects the whole orchestra. To the listener, it won't sound as sweet. They'll know that something isn't quite right. If the musicians in an orchestra are not playing as one, then people will stop listening. When an orchestra plays a symphony, it tells a story. It paints a picture in your mind. They are telling the story of the composer. Paul is saying that his joy is complete when the church stand as one. Each one striking their instrument as part of something bigger, and as one creating a symphony so beautiful, so moving, that all who hear it are attracted to the story it's telling. When we, the church, are as one, the symphony we play leads people straight to our great composer. When people hear the symphony of the church standing as one, they are shown the way, the truth, and the life. When people hear our symphony, they hear, see, and encounter Jesus and the hope we have in him. If we each are playing our instruments correctly as part of the one, then we will naturally lead people to Jesus. That is why Paul's joy is complete when the church are together. Our joy is complete when we are together as one, because that is when people who don't know Jesus can see him most clearly. Friends, what's your instrument? What part has God called you to play? Think about it. And then when you figure it out, pick up your instrument, join with the rest of the church, both here in Nap Hill and all around the UK and all around the globe, and play your instrument with all your heart. Be blessed, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.